Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a first quarter moon Scorpio read for the sign of Aquarius. Okay, Aquas, for those of you who are unfamiliar, the energies that come with the first quarter moon are obstacles, challenges, mini crises, karmic events to align you with your purpose. Okay? So, the message that comes with this moon is to release your blocks. Release your blocks. That means to push through your fear, check your pride and ego, be vulnerable with people you trust. Mental detox if needed, staying away from negative, violent, or misinformative, misguided things, people, places. Clearing out energetic debris at this time is also a good idea. So a good affirmation to use at this time would be, clear the debris so I may fulfill what is meant for me. Clear the debris so I may fulfill what is meant for me. Good scents at this time: patchouli, vanilla, jasmine. Good herbs: rosemary, turmeric, or basil. Stones: amethyst for awakening your intuition, lapis lazuli for communication, and obsidian for protection. All right, let's get shaken. What do we got going on for Aquarius? What's going on for Aqua? Ooh, I didn't like that one. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Better. Still fighting me though. Really? Come on now. Relax. What is the challenge or obstacle for Aqua at this time? There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. We get the Five of Cups in reverse. I mean, it could be worse. That means that you guys went through some sort of disappointment. You guys are experiencing a new happiness or some sort of return of love or friendship. It's like a moving on energy, okay? So like you're picking up the 2 cups you got left and you're getting across the bridge. You're not worried. You're no longer concerned with the 3 cups that got spilled. Some of you are coming out of like a term of being on your own or isolation, in like introspection. There you go. Some of you did some introspecting and you're finally starting to like come out and maybe explain to people like why you're disappointed or why something didn't work out. That's the challenge at this time. Okay. So where you were kind of crying over spilled milk before, you're no longer doing that. Especially since your current energy came out as the Star. Okay, so you're holding hope. You're experiencing a new source of clarity, a new way of looking at things, some sort of new inspiration. You're definitely more flexible to the people that have shown you love during this process. Yeah. What is the energy needed? Yeah. So you did a full-scale turnaround. Whereas before you were pouty, now you're fucking over it. You're looking at the positive side of things, looking at this as a source of rebirth, renewal, beautiful. It's like a 180 from where you were, we'll say, it's the number 5. So we'll say like 5 months ago-ish, sometime within the last 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years even, where you're finally at that point where you're able to fill your own cup. You're able to hold faith to yourself and not rely on others. You no longer fear abandonment, okay? That's where we're moving into. That's the energy needed. Right now, you hold hope in your faith in yourself, but you need to also heal the fact that it's still okay to be vulnerable, okay? It's okay to not be on the top of the pay scale. It's okay to rely on others to still help you. That fear of abandonment, fear of being sick, being left out in the cold, fear of injury, fear of losing money, or fear of being broke. We need to work on that. What is the shift? What's the shift? Ooh. Okay. Stop worrying so much about what people say. Stop worrying about people who want to fight with you, argue with you, pick at you, talk shit to you, talk down to you. You need to stop worrying about those people so much. You need to. The shift comes once you get out of your head. That's how I'm going to put it. You have to get out of your head. All the anxiety, you need to let go of it. It could have cost you sleep, could have made you sick. Always worried about somebody picking a fight with you, or somebody could have been even somebody trying to like fuck with you in your sleep. Like maybe they chose to pick arguments at night or something. Could be something to that effect. You really struggled to have hope and faith or patience with anything. You could not see the light at the end of the fucking tunnel. That's the shift. You have to let go of that. You got to get past it. That letting it cost you sleep. Staying in a negative vibration. Stop it. Stop letting it oppress you. Stop letting the feelings and the anxiety and the stress of things force you into a feeling of guilt or regret. Okay, the nightmare is fucking over. All you have to do is pick up those 2 cups and walk over the bridge, and you damn well know it. It's all right here. You are fully aware of the fucking situation. I do not need to tell you. But the shift that it needs to happen is for you to stop worrying about it. It's still renting space in your fucking head. What's the release? Whoa. Page of Swords. What you need to release is somebody in an immature energy, probably somebody that talks a lot of shit, somebody that's frivolous, revengeful, indiscreet. Like they talk a lot. They talk way too much. Always letting shit out. Like almost like what do they call that? Dry snitching, I think is what it's called. When somebody like talks so much they snitch on themselves without even knowing it. There's a lot of you that need to let go of a person who's like that. This person could be a Gemini. They're just fucking mischievous, man. It's like they're incapable of learning their fucking lesson. You need to let go of that person. Whoever it is that comes in and talks shit or acts mischievous or is just fucking immature as shit, they just act like a mean child. Or maybe it is a mean child that you need to let go of. Like this could be somebody who has like a step kid that's bad, or maybe it's one of your own children even that's just mischievous and just very vengeful. You need to stop stressing it so bad. Stop stressing it that you're not going to be. If that's the case, I feel like this is a situation where you felt as if you couldn't help them emotionally. You may have came to balance with them, but they still want to run away, or they want to steal your money, or um, do negative things for attention, like causing themselves injury. Okay, you need to stop being so anxious about that situation. Okay, you need to stop. Because the whole reality of it is, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the child or the person. If this is a person that wants attention, they're going to get it one way or another. If they want it bad enough, they will do whatever the fuck it takes to get that energy. And there's hardly anything you can do to stop that person, okay? You need to use your own source of intuition and discernment to understand what you are responsible for and what you are not responsible for. If this child is old enough where they're like running away from home, you call the cops and they're like, well, we can't do anything until they're missing for 24 hours because this isn't the first time, or whatever the case may be. Understand that that's something you can't control. Okay, well, I mean, you can go out, you can look for them, but should you not sleep all night because they decided to run away so that you're tired and exhausted and anxious at work the next day? Absolutely not. Let the police do their job. If they look for them, great. And if this entity, this immature entity, decides to keep being vengeful and keep being vindictive, then they're just gonna have to learn their lesson the hard way. But if I were you, I would stay the fuck out of their damage path, is what I would say. Because the challenge at this time is for you to take what you can and move the fuck on. Whatever this situation is. I'm not getting a very good vibe out of it at fucking all. Because the things that you need to release and let go of are really hard things. Letting go of the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, those are very intense energies, specifically when they're surrounded by something that you need to release, and that the release is a actual entity, a person that's immature and vengeful. It's not good. I ain't gonna cook a cupcake nothing for you here. No sugarcoating in this motherfucker. You need to have very clear boundaries on what you're willing to accept and not willing to accept, and you need to stand on them. Because they're going to test your patience. They're going to try to take all the good out, to stress your health, to test your spirituality, to test your commitment. They're coming for all of that. What's the advice for Aqua? What's the advice for Aqua? Swahilo. Sun, hope, success, guidance, juniper, self-renewal. Yep. Stay in the sun. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, okay? Being successful with this person or this entity is possible, yeah. They need love. Lots of it. Be courageous, be seen. Let this person know, like, this is my boundary. And if they cross the boundary, let them know that you see them. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. Make it known. I see you for what you're doing, and I'm not okay with it. Stop it. It's okay. Focus on the truth. The actual factual facts of things. The accuracy of them. The evidence, okay? Use your discernment and your intuition as needed, but really focus on the facts of something. Like, if this kid does something that's vengeful and you don't feel like they did it, they're saying they didn't do it, ask for the evidence. Ask for the facts. Okay, you say my kid did this. Show me. Show me. And if they can't show you, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't stress it too hard. Wouldn't stress that too hard at all. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, the only person you have shit to prove to is yourself. Maybe you're in fear that they're going to take the child and, like, take him to juvenile or put him in a center or something to that effect. That's more or less the energy I'm getting from here. This is a specific read for somebody that's having issues with kids. But if I take it from another format where it's just like an immature person around you, then it's you need to let that person know that you see them for what they're doing. And that it's not going to cost you to lose any sleep or to lose any investment in your time, patience, and energy. That's staying away from that person when they're in a negative, vengeful, vendettic bullshit behavior. Stay away from them. If they're talking shit, cussing under their breath and acting up, get away from them. You do not have to indulge that. You don't have to let it in your energetic space either. And they do not want me to say that. You don't. You don't. It's a choice. Even for this being another entity or another person. Maybe this person, like, didn't get enough love as a kid. This person may have been lied on. They may have not had an equal shot at things because of some situation. The unity is what is important in this situation. That unity of truly understanding before, during, and after, you know? Like, Maybe before the kid caused you a bunch of trouble and now they're trying to be honest with you. So it's time to help them out. Or this could be a situation where something took the turn for the worse. And it's causing you to really be stressed out and really have some fear-based thinking here. And you're not sure if you want to continue with this energy moving forward. For each of you, you're going to have to use your discernment in deciding what you need to do moving forward. You need to be patient. You need to focus on the facts and the accuracy of things. Most of all, though, I'm really feeling this star card here, okay? Radiant harmony and active balance, okay? What's going to bring you and this Page of Swords to that balanced energy again, okay? What's going to keep you balanced? This could be somebody in a balanced situation now that's worried about a spin-off or spin-out. Maybe you're, this could be about a relationship where someone is worried that someone's going to take a turn for the worst and go back to their old habits, and it's causing you to, like, be super anxious. If that person is being vindictive and malicious, call it like you see it. Call it like you see it. Move forward from things that you don't need to be a part of anymore. Yeah. All right, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Gemini is here twice. And a Taurus. Those are the signs that are here. For others of you, let me see. I think that's true. When you're dealing with this Page of Swords, there's a lot of you that are in your root chakra, like your survival and your trust instinct. And I feel like you need to approach it more, use your head, not your heart, when dealing with this mischievous character. When dealing with the person that's causing the disturbance, you need to use your head, not your heart. Head, not your heart, okay? There's also some of you that need to focus more on making things unified or equal. It could be very important to somebody here. Making sure there's reciprocity on both sides. Like, if you put effort in, they have to put effort in too. Like, you can't just accept someone back into your energetic space saying that they're sorry, but then they just go back to the same activities 2 days later. Like, this has to be for real change, because you have changed. You're no longer pouting about the shit. You're picking your shit up and moving along. You're focusing in on balancing, on being able to create and to grow, to prosper, to balance. That's where you're moving to. Can this other person create that too? Or are they still just going to focus on the lack of something and try to cause chaos? I do believe that there's love there. But at the end of the day, is it able to actually be a knot, you know? Is this person really worth the commitment that you put in? Would you tie the knot with this person based upon what you know now? Because what you know now is the truth of things. Can you succeed with this person? Love is here, but sometimes love ain't enough. All right, those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal, my info's in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.